Saxon Math 7-6, Lesson 119, Sales Tax. Sales tax is money that we pay whenever we buy something, right? It's based on the sales price, and it's quoted as a percent. So, here's the first example. If the sales tax rate is 8%, which is low, we pay sales tax 10% in Snohomish County. It's divided by county, or it's set by each county. And so if you're, depending on where the store is located, that's what determines how much sales tax you buy. What is the tax on an item with a price of $6.48? Okay, so it's easy. All you do is you say 6.48, that's the sales price, times 8% is the same as 8 over 100. That's one way to look at it, but we want to get it in decimal form so that we can multiply it against the decimals of our money. So that is also equal to 0.08. Percents are always that number over 100. Okay, so we convert it to a decimal and then we multiply. 8 times 8 is 64. 32 plus 6 is 38. 8 times 6 is 48. 51. Oh, sorry, I got distracted. And then we put the decimals in, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this would be about 52 cents, or another way to write it is $0.52. Right? This is 52 cents, that's 52 cents, all right? So to find the amount of sales tax, we simply buy and then round the way that we do. Now, here is a different question, and I want you to listen very carefully to the difference. What is the total cost of an item that costs $8.96 with 6% tax? Okay, so this is the selling price, this is the tax, and this time we want the total cost. Last time we were just calculating the tax, but this time we want the total cost. There's two ways to go about this. I'm gonna do the way that feels easiest on your brain. So first we're gonna calculate the tax. We do it just like we did last time. 8.96 times 6%, 6 over 100, percents are always over 100, or 0.06. And we want to use the decimal format because our money's already in a decimal format. We multiply. 6 times 6 is 36. 54 plus 3 is 57. 48 plus 5 is 53. 1, 2, 3, 4 digits behind the decimals. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this would be 54 cents or $0.54. But I'm not done. Because we're trying to find the total cost of the item. So it would be $8.96 plus the 54 cents of tax. It would be $9.50. That's our actual answer, okay? So, my bad, I tricked myself. I calculated the tax and thought I was done. No, you have to add the tax to the cost of the item in order to get the total cost. And you guys know this, you've bought stuff in the store, you know how that works. So, the biggest trick in these questions is just deciding whether they're trying to get you to find the total cost or the tax. If it's the total cost, just calculate the tax and then add it to the original cost. Okay. One more thing in this lesson on a slightly different topic. It's about writing percents as a fraction. Okay, now we just did that. We said 8% sales tax is the same as 0.08. And we did the in-between step too. We said this is 8 over 100. Whenever you see a percent sign, it means over 100. So that can be a little bit tricky if we have fractions in the percent. Example 119.3, 3 1/3%. We're supposed to convert this to a fraction. Okay, well, we can follow our rule here. So it would be 3 1/3 over 100. Oh, well, that doesn't look very satisfying, does it? But we remember that this line says divided by. So we can write this somewhat differently. We can say 3 1/3 divided by 100. And we can make it a fraction thing, right? This will become 10/3. This flips to become multiplication, and this flips 1 over 100. Oh, that's kind of weird, isn't it? That's kind of weird. But it works. So then all we have to do is simplify this. This is 1, this is 10, so it equals 1 over 30. So 3 1/3% equals 1 over 30 if you want to rewrite it as a fraction. That is kooky, but just remember that percent always converts to a fraction by putting it over 100, and then we just divide these as fractions and get an answer. That's weird. That's really weird. Don't worry if it bothers you. Let me do one more from the homework, or yeah, the practice. This is practice D. It is write 14 2/7% as a reduced fraction. Okay, so it's percent, so it's 14 2/7 over 100. We remember it says divided by. I'm going to change this into an improper fraction. 14 times 7 is 98. It's 100 over 7 divided by 100. So that means 100 over 7 times 1 over 100. So that means our answer is 1 over 7. Okay? C is like that as well. Let me just show you the homework and we'll be done with this lesson. A says find the sales tax on the item. So that's just the tax. What is the total cost of this item plus 5%? So you'd calculate the tax and then you'd add it to the price as well. Convert 2.5 to a reduced fraction. That's what we just did. You'd put 12.5 over 100 and then you'd convert it into fractions like we did in the homework just a minute ago. Here it is again in the book. 14 2/7 is a fraction. That's the one I just did. So there are your homework problems. Lesson 119 is done. I'll see you one more time for lesson 120. Goodbye.